Okay, we're going to start doing require 8.2, question 2. So this is the question. Per productions limited on in China, manufactures and distributes toys through Southeast Asia. 3 cubic centimeters cc of solvent H300 are required to manufacture each unit of supermix. So supermix is the product they make, and the raw materials is 3 cubic centimeters for each product. The company is planning its raw materials needs for the third quarter, the quarter in which peak sales of supermix occur. To keep production and sales moving smoothly, the company has the following inventory requirements. So the finished goods inventory on hand at the end of each month must equal 3,000 units of supermix plus 20% of the next month's sales. The finished goods inventory on June 30 is budgeted to be 14,800 units. Also, the raw materials inventory on hand at the end of each month must equal 1/2 of the following month's production needs for raw materials. The raw materials inventory on June 30th is budgeted to be 90,000 cc of solvent H300. And the company maintains no work in process inventories. So this is the budgeted unit sales from July to December. And we first need to create a production budget right here and a direct materials budget. So what I did first was copying this table and pasting it on Excel right here. Now to start the production budget, the first thing that we need is the budgeted unit sales, which they give to us right here on the table. So I just copy those numbers for July, August until October. I'm also going to do November just because I will need this information to create October. Now we're going to add the desired units of ending finished goods inventory. So for July, all it says that the finished goods inventory on hand at the end of each month must equal 3,000 units plus 20% of the next month's sales. So you can create a formula doing the budgeted unit sales of the next month. So August for July times 20% plus 3,000 units. And then the same for August, you do the same formula for September, September to October, and October using November. So the total needs is going to be adding the budgeted unit sales plus the desired units of ending finished goods inventory. Just like that for all of them. And then we're going to subtract the units of beginning raw materials inventory. So it says in A that the finished goods inventory on June 30th is budgeted to be 14,800 units. That's what I got a number. And then for August, we're going to use the same number as desired units of ending finished goods inventory, because this is what we're budgeting to finish with finished goods inventory in July. So it's going to be the same number. Same for September, if you see it's the same number in October. So the required production in units is just going to be the total needs minus the beginning inventory that you already have. Just like that. Now for the direct materials budget, the first thing we're going to use these numbers from production budget. Required production in units of finished goods. So it's just the same, 60,000, 66,000, 70,000. And we're just going to use July, August, and September. And the total of the third quarter, which is all of these 3 months. So for this one is going to be the sum of all of them 3. I'm also going to add October here just because I will need it later. Then the units of raw materials needed per unit, it says in the beginning that to make super mix, they need 3 cc. So it's just going to be 3 cc. And then because you need 3 to make 1 unit and you need to make 60,000 units, then you multiply it. So you will need 180,000 units of raw materials. So you just multiply that for all of them. Then you add the desired units of ending raw materials inventory. This one says right here that the raw materials inventory on hand at the end of each month must equal 1/2 of the following month's production needs. So you do the production needs of raw materials of August, because we're in July, divided by 2. Same for August. And then this is why I added October right here. So we're gonna use October divided by 2. And then the desired units of ending raw materials inventory for the total third quarter is going to be the same for September, because that's when the quarter is going to finish. All right. Then the total units of raw materials needed is going to be the units of raw materials needed to meet production plus the desired units of ending raw materials inventory. And like that for all of them. Then we're going to subtract the units of beginning raw materials inventory. To know which one is for July, it says in B at the end that the raw materials inventory on June 30th is budgeted to be 90,000 cc. So they already have 90,000 at the end of June. And then just like this one, for August is going to be the desired ending from July, and then September to August. And then for the third quarter total is going to be the same as July, because that was going to be the beginning of the quarter. And finally, the units of raw materials to be purchased is just going to be these two subtracted together. And that's it. I hope that helps.